Welcome everyone back to Rimworld. So in between episodes, I let a little bit of time tick and I've done a few things. First off, I've deconstructed all of the crypto sleep caskets in here, and I've dealt with a bunch of the insects that were harassing us. I added a few lights within places, expanding the graveyard, buried a few of the bodies, kind of miscellaneous stuff. I also gave, because I think there was a downed person up here who had recon armor on, I gave Larson the recon armor. So our goals for today are, first off, I want to have some sort of defenses. Right now, all of the enemies that come will be redirected into this sort of area. So if we just go to do some planning. Alright, here's the plan that I came up with. So first off, similar to last time we were playing, we're going to have a Killbox sort of setup. However, unlike last time, we are not going to be having traps in between these. Instead, we are just going to kind of try and break them up. So what we'll do is that we'll have rocks right here, so every other tile will have rocks, and then in between those every other tiles, we will plant trees. And the reason we're doing that is because we can break them up so that they're super slow and they come through one by one. And as some of you may have noticed, we are hosting a Crash Baby quest. What is that? White Probraxio, or however you want to say that, chief of the Purple Mesa Pact, is requesting a favor. She's interested in learning about our culture. Host us for 7-2. We could get a new colonist. Transhumanist, too smart, night owl. He's not worth it. We don't care about their goodwill, and we can't really use Hyperweave for anything, so I don't think that quest is worth doing. And I think I'm going to switch around Jet's schedule because he can gain recreation while meditating. So we're going to give him a bunch of meditation. And the reason for that is because if we go over to him and we look at his psi focus bar, if we can get him up to at least 25%, he can have up to level 2 psi casts. Right now he only has level 1, but if we get another Neuralink thing, it'll allow him to cast level 2 psi casts. Also, something kind of minor to mention is that while we were dealing with the bugs that had escaped, Flint got hit a few times and he got an infection. However, he's going to be completely fine. The infection's at 60 and his immunity is at 96, so he'll be fine. Also, apparently Larson and Jet are getting married right now, so that'll give everyone a very nice mood buff. And pretty inconveniently, directly in the middle of their wedding ceremony, a Boomalope decided to go mad. And if you don't know what a Boomalope is, it's essentially a deer that when it dies explodes. So, we're gonna have to delay your marriage for a bit. Sorry. Alright, here. Oh, okay. Pretty simple to deal with. I thought it would put up a little bit more of a fight, but, you guys can go back to getting married now. Alright, guys, we have our first raid of the day from the Orange Crane Lure. It's just a group of tribes people. Before we confront him, I kind of want to explain what I've done so far. So first off, I've started on a prison. It's almost completely done. We just need a few beds, dressers, end tables, and maybe a light or two. I've expanded the power grid. We now have an extra wind turbine, and we're about to have a solar generator. And I think... Oh, I've started on the Killbox. Slate walls, and then we're gonna have a limestone wall as kind of the backdrop because it's tougher than slate, so it can absorb more bullets. But I guess we should probably confront this raider, so let's just line up here. And the people appearing like this is because of Akchung. If you want to know more about that, I kind of talked about it at the beginning of the series. Alright, the raider is coming in, and I'm just gonna line our people up like that. And we should, yeah, we just destroyed him. Alright, did they shoot his, they shot his head off. Oh no, Flint, you shot his head off. And apparently a pair of Thrombos have wandered onto the map. Now, we're not gonna mess with them, because last time we did that, something, not very nice happened to us. Also, I think it's about time that we start restructuring our base. We have around 1,000 marble blocks, so first off, we are going to need to replace our homes, because if we look at their bedrooms right now, they're awful rated, and that gives them I think a -5 penalty. But I also kind of want to create a royal room, so I was thinking of incorporating part of this, But if we look at it and we go to, where is it? Roofs, we're going to need to actually cut this off, so that won't work. But I think we're going to dig up part of this mountain, and then sort of like this, we'll build a room sort of like this, and then we'll have sort of a throne room, because, you know, we're playing royalty, so we kind of need a throne room. And here it is. This is the Royal Ascent quest added by... It's the second win condition added by royalty. The High Stellarch of the Dominion of God will perform a customary visit with any count of his domain upon request. Invite him, satisfy his royal needs for 12 days. So pretty much what that means is you gotta defend him. You have to have a count, like the level of count. He's got, you know, a bunch of guards, and pretty much you need to defend him and keep him happy, and after 12 days he will fly you out of the Rimworld. So here is sort of my plan for the throne room. Ideally we want the Steel Grand Meditation Throne, as that'll give the best meditation focus, because if we go to the Architect in Furniture, yeah, a massive ornate chair designed for a dignity-focused Psycaster. It'll give them the most Psi focus regeneration, and if it's a good, you know, throne room. So taking that into account, I think we're going to build the houses right next to it. So sort of in like an attached wing. So I think something like this will do for now. And then once we build it, we can have like doors leading into this and such. So I think that'll work. Though I think I'll push it to the left one more so that this wall is incorporated into the throne room. So I've planned out the rest of the new bedrooms, which it's also expandable. I think we can build like 2 more over here, and then we can build the same amount on the lower, you know, parts. They'll all connect up to this sort of main throne room. I think we're gonna have everything else on sort of this wing, and then we can have more of our production out here, because I kind of want to have this main hall just for like a meeting room, I guess you could say. And pretty annoyingly, Flint has malaria, and he just had an infection, so he's just not very lucky today. And there's another slaver coming in, so we might be able to recruit a new colonist. Unfortunately, they don't actually have anyone that we want, so we're just gonna let them kind of leave. And while Flint was on his morning walk, he noticed out of the blue, a warg was hunting him. So yes, he has a warg hunting him. It shouldn't be able to kill him. Alright, so just run over here. It'll attack the traders, and we might even be able to get free stuff from the traders. Yeah, beat up the warg. Alright, none of them died, so pretty much we just got a free meal. So there was just a transport pod crash, and there's this person named Stuart. They're from the Southwest Pashawitla? Again, not sure how I say that. She's got some pretty decent stats. Ignoring the melee stats, she's got decent construction with a minor passion, decent artistic with a minor passion, okay social with a minor passion. She's also got decent shooting, pretty amazing traits, but it's mainly her intellectual that'll be really good, because it's a double flaming passion with level 8, so she'll level up much faster than Cell, and then we can have Cell, instead of doing research, which she's pretty decent at, she's almost level 12, we can have her mine and do more plant stuff. So I think we are going to try and, we're going to have to capture her. Yeah, it's going to anger them, but we kind of want to recruit this person. Also, for those of you wondering, Flint is about to overcome his malaria. There we go. Minor immunity. And I'm not sure she will survive. Cell is tending to her with herbal medicine right now. It's gonna be okay. I think she's gonna survive. Yeah, she survived. But just barely. She had like, okay, that's pretty good. She only had like 0.5 hours when Cell got in there with medicine. And in terms of recruitment difficulty, she doesn't seem all that hard to recruit. Especially as we're going to be upgrading our prison, so it's a bit nicer. But she's got a 100% recruitment chance, so overall, pretty decent chance of recruiting her this episode. A war merchant. I've never seen a war merchant before. From the Purple Mesa Pack just turned up. Let's see what they have. Unfortunately, they're tribal, but war merchants apparently just sell a bunch of weapons and stuff, so that's pretty good. We can sell off all of our crappy stuff to them. They'll buy our Luciferium, so that's pretty good. We can sell some of our herbal medicine. We don't need all, like, 70, almost 80 of it. That'll give us a decent chunk of silver. Yep, I'm kind of happy with that deal. Let's sell them a Pemmican as well. Alright, decent amount of money made there. So we just had another transport pod crash. Lemur from the Purple Mesa Pact, she doesn't have that great of stats, but I would have rescued her anyway so that we got the, bonus opinion. However, we legitimately cannot even get close to her because there's no path to her, and she only has 5 hours before she bleeds out. So, we're gonna get a mood debuff. Wonderful. And we just got yet another transport pod crash right after a cold snap. Zoe from the Dominion of God. They actually have some amazing traits, but we are going to rescue them as that'll give us some pretty hefty bonuses to relationship, especially because it's with the Empire. Yeah, you need a bed somewhere. Let's just create a sleeping spot, furniture, sleeping spot, and then rescue them. There we go. Alright, we are now being raided by the Ghostface Trouts. Let me turn off that. Alright, all of our people have weathered gear, so there we go. Okay, they're getting in pretty close. Thankfully, he has a chain shotgun. He has a pump shotgun, and she has a revolver. How do we want to do this? I'm gonna have our guys kind of line up here. Our defenses are gonna work against us here. So let's kind of go into a retreat. Let's use this wall. Come over here. Oh no. How badly we shot. Gunshot, revolver. That's a pump shotgun. Let's not fight it there. We'll have him go up there. He's already taken out one of the guys. These guys just have to take out the pump shotgun. Come on, take out the pump shotgun user, please. Alright, there we go. Pretty much no injuries. He was shot in the leg, and I think she was shot in the torso. Alright. No permanent injuries, at least. Chase them down, please. Chase them down. Come on. Die! Alright, that's unfortunate. They did manage to get away, but at least we got the pump shotgun. And literally about 5 seconds after that, we haven't even finished tending to our injuries. There's a pack of manhunting rats that decided to come in. Yeah, they're gonna come. I'm gonna line up Larson and Jet because they do have guns, and so the problem here is I don't really want. I hate small animal raids because that means there's gonna be a lot of them, and because rats have sharp claws, every single one of these cuts and bites can cause an infection. So it's just like, well, that's a problem. Come on. Just melee them. I'm gonna have him pain block, and then we'll have him try and melee the rats. Thankfully, he should be able to melee the rats. Come on. Death in 5 hours? He's gonna die to a bunch of rats. If he dies... Come on. Okay, there we go. Rats are dealt with. Jet, go get tended to, please. You're relaxing socially? He's gonna collapse, probably. We also just had another transport pod, again, from the Dominion of God, so that's just a pretty much more free reputation. We just need another sleeping spot. And now the Trobo Kinship is raiding us. Like, it's like non-stop raid after non-stop raid. Like, it hasn't even been a day and we've had 3 raids within that time span. And of course they're attacking immediately. Also, the first person that we received from the Dominion of God from that transport pod is leaving the map, so we should get some reputation from them. How do we want to do this? I'm gonna wait a little bit, and then once they pass, yeah, we'll send them out now. I'm hoping... It looks like we're gonna get 1-2-1, like, in terms of how they come at us. Okay. Come on. Die already. There we go. He's knocked down. What are his stats? Pretty decent, actually. And they're fleeing. Cool. Go back to healing yourselves up. I don't think we will recruit this guy, though, because if you look at his stats, he does have decent crafting and decent traits, but that's pretty much all he's good at. Alright, there we go. Both of our people from the Dominion of God have left, and we now have 27 opinion with the Dominion of God. So they should start sending in a few traders. So we might be able to get some higher tech items. And another semi-raid. We just got another manhunting pack. Manhunter? Manhunter pack of 5 hares. Randy Random just won't give us a break. And for some reason, like, the corpses, they just rot instantly. I don't know why. Oh, maybe it's because they have that Scaria disease? Also, Stuart's resistance has just been broken. We might be able to recruit her now. But it's just so annoying how they just attack us so much. And we just finished microelectronics, which is a pretty big research, because now we can do the high-tech research bench. We don't have enough components. Oh. We don't have enough components. That's a problem. I don't think we have any components. We have 2 advanced components, and that's it. That's bad. So to try and rectify that situation, I'm going to have our people start strip mining the mountain and hopefully finding some components because, oh, okay, there's a group of travelers. They might have components. Never mind. I actually found a few, solutions to our component problem, so I'm actually just going to quickly cancel that. First off, we have 5 ship chunks all over the map, so I've set our guys to deconstruct those, and we also have a bulk goods trader coming in. And we just successfully recruited Stuart. So, let's change some of their priorities. Sure, haul urgently, basic. They're an okay warden, backup warden. Okay construction, but mainly what they're going to be doing is research. There we go. And you can do art too, I guess, if you want. So unfortunately, this bulk goods trader kind of really sucks. They don't sell any components, and they don't sell any medicine. Like, they're kind of the worst trader ever. We can only sell them stuff. So, I mean, take all of our crappy stuff, except for the heavy fur. Sure. Wonderful deal. And we have been sent yet another Manhunter pack. It's kind of getting annoying. I should probably give Stuart a weapon. Take that pump shotgun. Alright, it seems like we might not have to deal with the chinchillas. They're currently beating up the guests. Oh no. That's pretty annoying because I think that... Oh wait, it doesn't give us a mood debuff. Or a relation debuff. And it gives us a bunch of pemmican too. Alright, good job, chinchillas. Beat up those people. Hold on. Let's set up our defense first. Beat up the chinchillas. And ideally they'll attack Larson because Larson has armor. Yes, beat up Jet, please. Alright, that's all of them dealt with again. I mean, it's not the most annoying thing in the world, or threatening thing, but it's very annoying. So, hopefully he stops sending Manhunter packs. And actually, all of those visitors dying is pretty profitable. Yeah, they don't have anything on their corpses, but they had a bunch of pemmican on them, as well as almost, over 400 silver, almost 500. So we just received a quest, the Rescue of Lewis. Now, normally I wouldn't do these quests because, we have to cross through this and it takes a crap ton of time. However, Lewis is Flint's father, and if Lewis dies, then Flint will be pretty angry for a long time. I think it's like a minus 15 for like 15 days. It's like one of the worst debuffs. I'm gonna delete that quest. he says it's right here, and if we're gonna have to send Cell because she's our only good medical person, and if we send her with not that many meals, that many meals, a decent amount of meals, we'll send her with 4, and we'll also need to send her with medicine, so this much, 3 should be fine. It'll take her around 1.6. It'll take her around 3.6 days round trip. But I think we're gonna have to send her because otherwise the mood debuff will just kind of destroy Flint. So, good job, Cell, and good luck. Alright, so we have an interesting quest right here. A 36-year-old healer, which implies she's probably decent at medical, which we kind of need because Cell is, she's got 7 medical, which is okay, but not great. So she's probably decent at medical. She's begging to join us, and there's some kind of threat following her. We don't know what kind of threat. So let's accept it. And if it's like a raid, I'm legitimately just gonna force her out of the colony and have them come, take her back. Alright, she's beautiful and a night owl. She's incapable of violent, but she's good at plants and medical. I mean, you're not a terrible colonist. We'll see what the threat is, and if it's bad enough, we'll just send her out again. But she seems like a pretty decent colonist. Alright, Cell has just arrived at the, this Lewis, Flint's father's place. Flint's father is really, really bad. Honestly, probably one of the worst colonists I've ever seen. His traits are absolutely horrible. Chemical interest and pyromaniac are probably some of the worst traits you could have. His shooting and melee are crap. The only skill he's actually good at is mining. So, he's just overall a pretty terrible colonist. Offer help, sure. I'm just gonna banish ambush of one guy. This one guy has a bow. Cell has a pump shotgun. No, I didn't want to rescue him. Can I banish him? Can I banish you? Health. Needs. Let me see if I can oh, here's the banish button. Banish. Banish. Okay. Fine. We'll help him recover. And I completely forgot about this, raider that I was talking about like 5 seconds ago. However, pretty much right as he turned the corner, he's getting... Okay, yeah. Good fight. He had pretty much no hope of winning that. He was point blank against someone with a pump shotgun, so... Good fight. So because I don't honestly care about Lewis, I'm legitimately just gonna leave him here and take all the food with me. So either he'll starve to death, or I can banish him. So, yeah. Go here, please. Accept. Alright. Wait. What? Oh, okay. We just lost him. That's cool. Does that mean Flint gets angry? Oh, wait, okay. He's gone, but he's not dead. If he was dead, then they would be much more upset. And in kind of a change of tones, we can now build our high-tech research bench. We collected up all the components from the scattered ship chunks, and we were up to 42 components. So we should be pretty good in components for a decent amount of time. And let me deconstruct this and then build it. So it's been like maybe a week. 7 days-ish since Cummings joined us, and finally the threat coming after her has arrived. Cell has even made it back from her journey, just to put it into perspective. So I guess we have an 8 man-hunting ducks. Okay, I guess. I've also started updating the Killbox quite a bit. I've started putting slate chunks to slow them down. You guys will probably see it here. See how they kind of slow down? What are they doing? Okay. They're coming. No, that's a bad idea. Yeah, alright, they're just gonna die. It's pretty much on their way. Just don't do that. Yeah, this is pretty much just gonna be a slaughter. Yup, we didn't even take an injury from that. And I think to end off this episode, we are going to deal with this raid. We can see what our new Killbox changes have done. Yeah, you can see how it sort of breaks them up. There we go, and then you can just kind of focus them individually. Ooh, this person is pretty decent, actually. Pessimist, which means a -6 permanently. But too smart gives a massive global learning factor. Pretty much all of her skills are like having a minor passion for it. You know what? I don't think she's worth it. Can't do dumb labor or animals, but she has 10 animals. You know what? I won't question it. Just strip her and then leave her to die. There we go. But I think that will wrap up this episode. Today has been super productive. First off, we finished up our prison down here. It's not the most luxurious of prisons, but it's pretty decent. Yeah, it's dull. We started on this housing block as well as planned out our sort of throne room. We also have a few beds up here now. Most of them are of excellent quality. And then we're starting work on the 4th one. We also finished up microelectronics, getting the steel high-tech research bench. We got a crematorium. We built up our Killbox. We did a bunch of power stuff. I think that's about it. And next episode, we're hopefully going to be able to move everyone into this housing complex. So if you guys did enjoy, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Any support that does get us out there is very greatly appreciated. But yeah, I hope you guys do have a great day, and goodbye.